Have you ever noticed this? You spend years working toward a stable career, only to see an entire generation rejecting it. Gen Z isn't just quitting jobs. They're avoiding them altogether. No 9 to 5, no climbing the corporate ladder, no dream company. So what's going on here? Are they lazy, entitled, or are they seeing something the rest of us don't? Because the truth is, this shift might change the future of work forever. And trust me, you'll want to stick around until the end, because the final point explains why this is happening on a deeper psychological level. So, what does it actually mean when we say Gen Z doesn't want traditional jobs? We're talking about structured careers, fixed hours, office-based roles, long-term commitment to one company. Instead, Gen Z is choosing freelancing, remote work, side hustles, or even rejecting work culture altogether. But here's the real question. Why are they walking away from something previous generations worked so hard to build? Let's break it down. 1. Freedom over stability. Gen Z grew up watching stability fail. Economic crashes, layoffs, rising living costs. Security doesn't feel so secure anymore. So instead of chasing stability, they're chasing freedom. The ability to choose when, where, and how they work. Think about it. Would you rather have a guaranteed paycheck or control over your life? And it gets even more interesting. 2. They've seen burnout up close. Most people completely miss this. Gen Z didn't just hear about burnout. They watched it happen in real time. Parents overworked, older siblings stressed, people sacrificing their lives for jobs that didn't love them back. So now they're asking a simple question. Is it worth it? And for many of them, the answer is no. But wait until you hear the next one. 3. Identity is no longer tied to work. For older generations, your job was your identity. What do you do was basically, who are you? Gen Z doesn't see it that way. They value hobbies, passions, mental health, and personal growth more than job titles. So instead of saying, I am my career, they're saying, my career supports my life. Have you ever thought about your work that way? Because this shift is huge. 4. The internet changed everything. This might be the biggest game changer. Gen Z grew up online, seeing people make money in ways that didn't exist before. Content creation, digital businesses, remote freelancing. They've seen 19-year-olds build entire careers from a laptop. So when someone tells them, you need to work 40 years to succeed, it doesn't quite add up. 5. They value meaning over money. Yes, money matters, but not at the cost of purpose. Gen Z wants work that aligns with their values. They care about impact, ethics, and fulfillment. If a job feels meaningless, they'll leave, even if it pays well. Now, ask yourself, how many people stay in jobs they don't believe in? Exactly. But here's where it gets really interesting. This doesn't mean Gen Z doesn't want to work. It means they want work to be different, more flexible, more meaningful, more human. Some people call it unrealistic. Others call it the future. And honestly, it might be both, because every generation reshapes the system they inherit. So, what did we learn? Gen Z isn't rejecting work. They're rejecting outdated ideas about work. They want freedom over stability, purpose over pressure, life over burnout. And whether we agree with them or not, they're forcing a conversation we've avoided for decades. So, here's a question for you. Do you think Gen Z is getting it right? Or are they missing something important? And more importantly, do you see any of these patterns in your own life? If this made you think, please make sure to like the video and subscribe for more insights on psychology, self-development, and the future of how we live and work.